Chalo, welcome back, sir. In the last class, we have completed revision of the performance. Then we'll do the scanner. है ना? The first question in the performance. This question was asked in May 2019. May 2019. Let us read the question, beta. Mr. Rich aspired to get a self-portrait made by an artist. So he went to workshop of Mr. C, an artist, and asked whether he could sketch the farmer's portrait on the oil painting canvas. Mr. C agreed to the offer and asked 50,000 rupees as a full advance payment for above creative work. There is a person called Rich. So he wants his painting. C is the artist who is a painter. Clear na beta? C said, so I will paint your picture, but we will charge 50,000 rupees. You have to pay 50 in advance only. If you pay 50k, then we will start. Then I think this guy paid. C clarified that a painting shall be completed in 10 settings and shall take the 3 months. So artist said we can't paint the whole picture in single day. 10 settings. It will take 3 months. 1 day leg, 1 day stomach, 1 day head, 1 day eyes. Takes time. Yes sir, no sir. 10 settings. On reaching the workshop for the 6th setting, so he was painted half of the picture. Mr. C was informed that Mr. Rich was informed that C became paralyzed and could not be able to paint for the near future. So artist was paralyzed. Paralysis, you know, no, but body will not work. He can't walk. He can't. Mr. C had a son, Mr. K, who is still pursuing his studies, could not take up his father's profession yet. Discuss. In the light of the provisions of the Indian contract, can Mr. Rich ask K to complete the artistic work in lieu of his father? Why? Personal skill is involved, no beta? It cannot be assigned. Painting. Could Mr. Rich ask K to refund the money? Yes, because I can't use the off body. Only legs are completed. Then so skill is involved, no beta? It cannot be assigned. Subsequently, contract becomes void. No, we have to restore the benefits received. Step number 1, step number 2, and step number 3. Clear? Clear? Next. Mr. S promises Mr. M to paint a family picture of for the 20,000 and assures to complete his assignment by 15th March. Unfortunately, Mr. S died previously paralysis. मर गया बेटा. Artist मर गया in the road accident on 1st March 23 and his assignment remains undone. Can Mr. M bind a legal representative of the S? No, because skill is involved. Whether we have to refund the money beta? Yes, because subsequently contract becomes void. No, so we have to. Same on. Suppose Mr. X has to promise it delivers. Will his representative could bond to deliver the photograph to the situation? No. He said. The question came in the year 2024 beta. Previous question when 2019. This one is 2024 after 5 years. Repeat होता बेटा questions as it is आता बेटा. बार बार आ रहा. Same question ना? Same question 23. 19, 23, 24 as it is. Same question. Next. सुनो बेटा. लेंदी क्वेश्चन ये सितंबर 24 में आया बेटा 3 मार्क्स के लिए इतना लेंदी क्वेश्चन. Yeah. Woolen Garments Limited. No. You look at later, please. You get confused. The same questions will be there. सुनो बच्चों. Woolen Garments Limited entered into a contract with a group of women in July 2023 to supply various woolen cloths for men, women and kids like sweaters, monkey caps, mufflers, woolen coats, hand gloves, etc. before the commencement of the winter session. So this company entered into agreement with a group of people, women, to supply all these things before the winter session. The agreement expressly provides that the woolen cloth shall be supplied by the end of the October before starting of the winter season. However, due to the prolonged strike, women group could not tender the supplies in the month of March 24 when the winter season is almost over. So due to strike in the factory, they are unable to supply. समझ में आ रहा बेटा? Next, analyze the situation, answer the following questions in the provisions of the Indian Contract Act. Whether company can reject the total supply of the by the women group, whether company can accept the total supply on the request of the women group. Women government limited is legally entitled to reject the contract because they specifically said we want it by the before the starting of the winter season, है ना? So reject the goods due to the failure to meet the delivery deadline. Yes sir, no sir. We discussed same thing in the exam yesterday. Rice. In the place of rice, these woolen things came. If they are accepting beyond the specified time, they cannot claim damages. Not accepting, they can claim the. Next question, beta. X, Y, Z are the partners in a firm. They jointly promise to pay 3 lakhs rupees to D. X, Y, Z jointly made a promise to give 3 lakhs rupees to. We discussed about the same question. 3 lakhs rupees to D. Y become insolvent. What is Y obligation? 1 lakh. Y become insolvent and his private assets are sufficient to pay only 1/5. So actually he can pay only 20. Remaining 80 who should share beta? Remaining 80 40x 40 Z should take. So now X obligation become 140. 1 lakh plus 40 from the Y. Z obligation become 140. 1 lakh plus 40 from the Y. X was compelled to pay the whole amount. Who paid 3 lakhs rupees to D? X. So how much X can recover from Y? 20. How much X can recover from Z? 140. Super. So examine the provisions of the Indian Contract Act. Decide the extent to which X can recover from the Z. How much beta? 140. From Y 20. Same question beta. 2018, 2007, 2007. Same question. A, B, C jointly made a promise. Joint promises. So 4 conditions are there. Here is reading 3 conditions only because 4th condition will not come in the exam. Done. This question came nearly more than 10 times. Nearly 15 times this question came better. Here I am reading only 1, 2, 3, 4 times. Ajay, Vijay, Sanjay. Same question. Shall we discuss? Discuss करेंगे बेटा. Ajay, Vijay, Sanjay are the partners in a software business jointly made a promise to pay 6 lakh rupees to Karthik. Over the period of time, Vijay become insolvent. His actually how much he has to pay beta? 2 lakhs. But his assets are sufficient to pay only 1/4. 1/4 means 50. He can pay only 50. So remaining kitna beta? 150. Out of this 150, Ajay should take 75 and Sanjay should take 75. So his obligation will become 275. His obligation will become 275. Sanjay compelled to pay the whole amount. Sanjay paid everything to Karthik. Sanjay compelled to pay the whole. Decide Sanjay is required to pay the whole amount to decide whether Sanjay is required to pay the whole amount to himself to Karthik. Yes. Can Karthik ask everything from Sanjay itself? Yes. But Sanjay can recover 50k from Vijay. Sanjay can recover 275 from Ajay. Done. Same question beta. I think. Same. X received certain goods from Y and promised to pay 60. Later on, X expressed his inability to make the payment. X has to pay 60k to Y beta. Okay. X expressed his inability to make the payment. X said मेरा पास पैसा नहीं है, टाइट चल रहा, right now I can't pay. Who said? To whom? Y. Z known to X. Z is there beta, friend of the X. Z, who is known to X, pays the 40,000 rupees to Y on behalf of the X. On behalf of the X. However, X was not aware of the payment. Now, Y is intending to sue the X for 60. Can he sue? We can sue only for the 20, but not for the 60. Then, because he made already 40, no beta. X, Y, Z jointly promised. Ajay, Vijay, Sanjay, ABC, same question. X, Y, Z again, ABC again. Ara beta. In this chapter, for example, 50 questions are there, no? 30 questions are ABC only. Same question, same question, same question, same question, same question. Krishna, Kamya, Ketan, same question. 60 marks, 60. Just कोई क्वेश्चन रिपीट होता बेटा. XYZ jointly made a promise 150, 50, 50, 50. Somebody will become insolvent. इतना लंबी क्वेश्चन बेटा देखेंगे. मिस्टर देखेंगे. This question is different. Mr. Sonumal, a wealthy individual, provided a loan of 80K to Datumal on 26 to 19. The borrower Datumal asked for the further loan of 150. What is this? Just now we discussed upper up. 26 to 19. So Sonumal gave 80,000 beta. Kitna? 80,000. Next, the borrower Datumal asked the further loan of the 150. The Sonumal agreed but provided the loan in two parts. So on 28/02/19, how much is paying beta? 1 lakh. And he paid 50K on the 3/3/19. He paid the 50K. The 3 loans are given by the Sonumal to Datumal. 3 loans. On 10/1/19, Datumal, while paying off the part 75 to Sonumal, insisted that the lender should adjust 50,000 towards the loan taken on the subsequently. For example, when 10/3/19, how much he paid? 75. Out of the 75, 50K is for the debt taken on the 3/3. We have to apply only for such debt, and balance will be for the कितने बच गए बेटा 25 for the debt taken on the 26 to 19. FIFO का दो debt to be discharged is indicated. Beta, how much is paying beta? 75. Out of the 75, 50 is for the debt taken on the 3/3. 25 is for the debt taken on the 26/2. So Sonumal. Next, Mr. Sonumal objected this arrangement and asked the borrower to adjust in the order of the borrower. Can he? No. Why? Debt to be discharged is indicated. So we have to use only for the indicated debt. समझ में आया बेटा? Same question. Whether the contents of the Datumal is correct and otherwise as per the Indian Contract Act. So we have to apply as per what Datumal is saying beta. So this Datumal is right. He said that you have to apply only for a specified debt. Next, what should be the answer in case borrower does not insist on such a adjustment, any legal debt? If it's not specifying anything, any legal debt. And second point, third point, what should be the mode of adjustment or appropriation of part of the payment in case neither party? Then FIFO. This is first point 1, point 2, point 3. 3 points will be there here. Yes sir, no sir? 59, 60, 61. This one is section 59, section 60, section 61. 6 marks around. But remembering this is not that much easy, beta. These 3 points are there, no? 59, 60, 61. Still likhna exam mein 59, 60, 61. The problem with the subject is you can able to frame the answer in your mind, but at the time of writing, wo wording nahi aata. Next question, beta. Same question, I think. सुनो बच्चों, Mr. Murari vows payment of 3 bills to Giridhar, whatever. है ना? 3 loans he has taken in the month of May 18, 12, 12, 15, and August 2020, 5650, May 2021, 9680. 3 loans he has taken. Mr. Murari made a payment on 1st April as below without any notice how to appropriate, without specifying any appropriation. Beta, see, wherever example, in this example, actually one fine day, 5/5/21, Apparao came, he gave 753262 exact repayment, but never specified any date, for which date to apply. Same amount is there, na? That data only. Then first for the principal, next for the interest. So first for the interest, then for the principal. That too. Clear? Actually, I forgot to explain this example in the regular class. This example. Actually, I thought he will not ask. Hey, pocha. Here dekho beta. Without specifying anything. That data only. Same amount is there, na beta? Next, a check of the 15,000. Then how we have to apply, beta? Any legal debt. But generally we will follow the FIFO, but not disputed debt. He's asking the section 59 and 60 only. समझ में concept? कितना marks, beta? I think 4 marks. Marks are not there. Next. The basic rule is that the promisor must perform exactly what he is supposed to perform. What is this, beta? Actually, this is related to next chapter. This is see, the basic rule is that the promisor must perform exactly what he is promised to perform. Actual performance. Which performance? He's writing in the answer, beta. So how you have to perform? What you promised only you have to perform, no beta? We should write about the actual performance. When a party to contract has refused to perform or disabled himself from performing his promise, is said to be breach of contract, beta. This is somewhat related to breach of contract. Next chapter question. That is breach of contract. Next date question, beta. Tender of goods and tender of money. This is breach of contract. Actually, date question. Refused to perform his duty means breach. Next chapter question came here. Next, tender of goods versus tender of money, date question. Assignment versus succession, date question. 2 marks 3 marks मिल के लिए आता बेटा. Next, A owes B 2 sums, one for 1,000, which is appropriation of payments. So A owes B 2 debts. How many debts, beta? 2 sums means 2 debts. One is for 1,000, which is barred by Limitation Act, and for the 1,500, which is not barred by the Limitation Act. A pays B 500 on account of generally. Generally means debt to be discharged not indicated. Generally means debt to be discharged is. Then how we have to apply, beta? Any debt, any legal debt. B sues A for 1,500. B pleads that the debt outstanding, but exact amount is there, 1,500. We have to apply for the debt only. Exact amount is there, na beta? 2 debts are there. Ek to 1,000, ek to 1,500. 2 debts are there, beta. One debt is for the 1,000, one debt is for the 1,500. How much he making the payment of 1,500? Debt to be discharged indicated? No. Still we have to apply for the exact amount. John, clear? This one only, beta. This one. I wrote example, but I forgot to explain this point. This I wrote, no, 7572.62 paisa. So exact amount he gave, but debt to be discharged not indicated. Still we have to apply for the such debt only, same amount. So how much is making the payment, beta? 1500. We have to apply for the 1500 debt only. Clear? Next. X entering into a contract with B to build a house for him. X builds the house according to the specification. B tenders the payment, but X refused to accept the money, claiming that it was insufficient because the job was more difficult. This is also not related to this chapter, but it is also related to discharge of a contract. The contract will not be discharged. This is next chapter question. You don't know. But actually, let me explain this question also. Actually, I am thinking I will complete the syllabus in 100 hours. I was asking 1 lakh. For example, students are very slow. I am taking more hours. Can I ask extra money? No, that is my fault. I am unable to estimate properly. Contract will not be discharged because performance become more difficult. That's my fault, no matter. We'll discuss this in the next chapter. This question. A agrees to sell 10 tons of wheat to B. No time of delivery has been fixed. At 11 p.m., A takes the truck of the wheat to B at his house. Is it valid? 11 p.m. anta. We have to perform in the reasonable business hours. Which hours? But not in the midnight, no beta. See how he's asking the questions. 2 marks, 3 marks. Yes. Marks are not specified. 2, 3 marks. Around sub question. It okay, beta. So number will the man repeated 6 question, 6 marks question. Next, S, Mr. S and Mr. R. No, please don't talk. Repeat it. Mr. S and R made a contract wherein Mr. S agreed to deliver paper cup manufacturing machine to R and to receive the payment on delivery. On delivery date, Mr. R did not pay the agreed price. Decide whether S is bound to fulfill his promise at the time of delivery or not. So specifically, it's reciprocal promises. Which promises, beta? S and made a contract wherein S agreed to deliver the paper cup of manufacturer to Mr. R and to receive the payment on delivery. That means mutual and concurrent. So we have to perform simultaneously, no matter. When you are not ready to make the payment, I need not give the delivery of the particular mission. Then, Sarji, what is the point of the sitting? Next, X, Y, Z jointly made a promise. Repeated. Same, ABC made a promise to give 6 lakhs. 21 May, December. Painting the picture of the family picture. Repeated, no? Nearly 33 questions from this chapter. So remaining part we'll see in the next class.